in the path of the hurricanes. And then once they pass, if we can also help out by taking pictures of what might have happened afterwards to help with the recovery effort. So there is a lot we can do. And it's one of the nice things about having humans in space is that we can react very quickly to things that we might see looking out the window.
Okay, my name is DeCarla from the middle school, and my question is, why is it so important to go into space?
So I think it's important for us to go to space because it is a challenging endeavor that focuses our attention and the attention of science into learning new things. It also gives us opportunities. So first of all, by focusing on doing challenging things, we end up with lots of what we call spin-off technologies, things that we get unexpectedly that help our lives in the ground right away. Also, because when you do science experiments, it's good to try to change variables and see how things react to get a better understanding of how things work. Well, here in the space station, we're able to have a sense of weightlessness up here, and so then we can see how things behave from combustion to plant growth without that sense of up or down to affect it. And that helps us to better understand how things really work, and then that helps us out in the future. And then I really think the human spirit has a strong desire to explore, and it helps us put perspective on where we live now and understand better how we got here and what the future might hold.
Hi, my name is Ailey from Woodbury Elementary. My question is, if a serious emergency happened while you were in space, what would you do, and would you be able to contact NASA back on Earth?
Yes, hopefully. So we do train for various types of emergencies, and they could be anything from maybe a fire or something might hit us and we get a hole in the space station. Maybe something goes into the atmosphere, but then we could have one of us that might get sick. We might injure ourselves doing work, and so the first thing we would do, it depends on what it is, we'll react to the immediate emergency. If it's a medical emergency, we will call Mission Control and try to talk to one of the flight surgeons there. We have some training, but Mark probably doesn't want me doing too much on him if he has an injury. But having the ground help us in all cases is really important. And if it is something super, super serious, we always have our Soyuz spacecraft that brought us here, and we can hop in that at any time, and we can undock from the space station and then head back home. So we train a lot for it. We're fortunate so far, everything's been going well, and we'll continue to keep that trend going.
Hi, my name is Jalen from Boulevard Elementary. My question is, can you describe what a typical day on the IS is like?
Sure. So basically, I would say 6 in the morning is when we wake up. 7:30, we have a meeting with the ground to talk about how what's going to either changes or what's going to happen with the day. We've got a schedule that's been uploaded for us, and we work that schedule the whole day. Typically, we've got about an hour for lunch, right?
Yeah, kind of.
But we spend much less than that actually eating lunch. And we work till about 7:30. Part of the workday, though, includes a couple hours, maybe 2.5 hours to exercise. And then after 7:30, we have, at around 7:30, we have another meeting with the ground. And then we have time to get ready for bed, which includes having dinner.
Hi, my name is Anya from Fernway Elementary. My question is, what are the qualifications for going into outer space?
Well, that's a pretty interesting question, because when you look at the astronauts that are up here, we all have very different backgrounds. But the one thing that we all have in common is we all studied something in the sciences, in engineering or mathematics. And we all have a desire to be in the space, and we all had the dream of coming to space. So today, if you want to become an astronaut, you need to have a degree in